What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Oh, I did not forget about you, Joe. No, did not forget about you at all. Oh, you don't think you were getting away, buddy? No, nada. Now, you need to cut. You need to cut that check to Kwame Brown. Go to his Cash App. Go to his Super Chat and donate. Because he's been taking a lot of heat off you. A lot of heat. But, oh, you just lost the Cash App account? Sorry about that. But let's talk about this. Joe Budden, the man with 9 lives. Joe was one of the first people on YouTube, on the internet, basically, talking and doing what he's doing now. Going over situations and things about his life. He was doing this back when YouTube and AOL dial-up. He is one of the pioneers of this. And for that, I give him credit for. But that's where it stops. Joe Budden, and believe me, the Patreon version will be a lot worse. We're going to keep this one PG here. But Joe Budden, you have a track record of manipulation and changing narratives. And you had it from the beginning. From the beginning. You went from this guy with this dusty old gray beard to barely having a beard to the guy now, to the guy with a Mary hats, funny old doll, mobster hats with the painted in gray beard, dyed, lined up, Gucci shirts, thinking he's a damn pretty boy. When all the years of abuse of women, accusations, tons of them, claims have been made, things have happened that we will go on the Patreon only. But let's talk about what's happening now, Joe. Because before you was wearing all this stuff and you let it go to your head, you really believed you was a pretty boy. You was Mr. Sexy Man. You think that hat and that shirt is what got the women going, ooh, I want Joe Budden. And all 3 of those women who are saying that are strippers. It's cool to go to the strip club. You can have fun in the strip club, but you got to know what the strip club is. You don't go to the strip club for love. This is a man that got mad at me because I said Sin Santana was a stripper. She's not a stripper. I see people out there trying to say that my love interest in the woman of my child has had my child as a stripper. Okay, she's an Instagram thought. What do you want me to call her? What you want me to call Sin? Huh? She used you, G. Just because you got G all on your shirt don't make you a G, Joe. It don't make you a G. You see, you didn't realize you were being played. Yeah, Joe, she was playing you. You know what she did? She really loved Joe, not you. She really loved the guy she was with before you. And you know that. A guy always knows the guy the girl really likes. You was Rothstein in this picture. She's Ginger. And she had a Lester Diamond, who she really loves. But he don't love her back. He wasn't going to give her what you gave her, Joe. Oh, Carlos is Dominican too. He can speak that language, so she can't get all crazy with him. She love him. She probably with him right now. She trying to come back home. And he pushing her right back out there saying, no, we still got some money to get. See, that's what these guys who are secure, they do that. How many women, Joe, did you date that were strip club material? And you tried to wife them? Come on, Joe. Let's talk, Joe. Let's talk. Tried to wife them up. Now, the reason why Joe wants these type of women in his life permanently is because Joe knows he has to look superior into everything. I have to look superior to everything that moves. You know, a stripper, she could never hold a rank that would be above a Joe Budden. But having a career woman, a woman with a sharp mind who could help enhance you, that's a problem for Joe. He can't have that because he feels he's not needed. He feels inadequate. But let's go back. We're going too far. Now, let's go backwards to show you how Joe changes and manipulates situations. Just like he did with Rory and Mal. Just how he did in the situation that just previously happened that we're going to go into. Let's give you an example of how Joe has been using this change of direction tactic a long time ago.
Yeah, man, I stupid me, I weave the shit and get fucking hit in the shoulder. Now my shoulder's fucking done off. Good thing it's my right shoulder.
Now, as you heard Joe say, and what he came up with, what did Joe come up with? Everybody seeing you icing your eye, you come up with the notion that you weaved it. When you weave something, that means it missed. Or unless it's something entirely different. Saying I weaved it and got hit in the shoulder, now my shoulder is done off. Why are you not icing your shoulder? You icing your eye, fool. Nobody missed. I weaved it. See how he tries to lie to change the narrative? So he's been doing that since he was a skinny little rapping dude. Now, let's go back to the issue at hand. Joe comes out and says, I take full responsibility. We here at the Joe Budden Network, we dropped the ball. We did this. We did all this. We. Where's the we for? Do you got a Nintendo Wii or something? Wasn't nobody there but you. You were the only one in there doing what you was doing. You were the only one in violation. Not the other two girls, not Parks, not the equipment man, not anybody else but Joe Budden. You did that. This man actually said, I made an inappropriate joke and, I should joke. You said you wanted to F that woman. Not once, numerous times on that episode. And you know that you said these things. And here's the kicker. Joe Budden tried to apologize by email. And was it her team that says no? We want a public apology because you disrespected her in public. You did it in a public forum. You do not get to do that in private. You have to come out and accept responsibility. So to start it off, you didn't do that out the kindness of your heart. You want to clear the air. I didn't know all of this was going on. You knew when she quit. months ago. Don't lie, Joe. Don't lie. Her lawyers indicated she was uncomfortable with the working environment. You knew exactly what that meant, Joe. When your boss says, I don't think that I owe my friends respect, that's telling. Because he's someone that says he's your friend, but he feels like, I don't owe you any respect. So he's telling you right away he don't respect you. Whenever your friend let somebody who ain't in your circle, come in and just dump all over your homeboys, and he just sits there and take it and don't even defend you. And I mean, they go personal. He don't ever step up and say anything. He just go with the narrative. Long as they pushing his head up and say, Joe, they're here for you. You're the guy. Long as they say that, there's no problems. But this is the guy y'all put the faith in. Oh yeah, the Patreon version is going to be, all my Patreons on the Carcino for Life Patreon, oh yeah, you're going to get all the juice. You're going to get all the juices when this is done. Yeah. Today you're going to get it on the Patreon. You're going to get the uncut version of this. Because there's a lot of pieces that we going to put together and you're going to have a whole puzzle. Joe, you got mad and tried to take my video down. You should have left me alone. We was talking with Kwame Brown. We wasn't even bothering you, but we didn't get off you yet. Because see, you and Kevin Hart are the same type of individual. So when Kevin Hart came out and said what he said about you because he was mad at you, he was painting another narrative trying to act like a good guy. Like he was just giving an observation based on Joe's and his movement with him. But why would Kevin Hart step all the way down to talk about a nobody like Joe Budden? In the Joe Budden podcast? Why would he stoop so low? Because he's heard Joe Budden critique him in a way he did not like. And he held on to it. Because he's thin-skinned just like Joe. And oh no, Joe, this isn't because you tried to take my video down. And you lost, Joe. You lost. By the way, I won. So, because you did that, Joe, it's not the reason you're getting the smoke. You're getting the smoke because of the way you've been getting by and the things you've actually done to other people. It was a lot of people trying to accuse her of her timing for coming out instead of listening to what she was saying. Olivia Dope did the thing she did and came out at the time it felt right for her to do so. But what she said was the truth. And Joe knows it's true. Because if he'd have came out and denied any of it or said, no, it's not like how it was painted out to be, you know where I would have went. Trying to make it look like it's a collective thing. Joe, come on. That was bad, bro. That was real bad. Trying to take the heat off him. They had to edit it, the thing, and when they were saying, hey, you're saying we too much. You got to take some responsibility. Then he cut it in. I mean me. Then he goes back to we. We need to take. The Joe Budden Network didn't disrespect that woman. You did, Joe. You did. You disrespected that woman as you've done to many other women in the past. Where's Me Too? Where's Me 3? Where's the Time's Up, Time's Out? All these, where they at? How y'all keep letting him slide? And everybody else get the burn. But you let old Joe, 9 Lives Joe, keep rolling. Everybody else is wrong. But this guy gets to keep rolling. That's all. So don't forget to hit the like button, good people. Subscribe to the page. My Cash App is Carceno, Karceno, if you want to support the page. We appreciate all the love and support you guys have given us. And by all means, go to the Patreon, the Carceno for Life Patreon, because it's finna be crazy. Believe me, it's gonna be crazy. So, yeah, that's it. We out. Out.